Guys, T Blake here, and today I'm going to help many of you with a question that I get asked all the time, which is how do I handle and manage all my sneakers, as well as how do I handle and manage my money for them. So this is really part one. I'm going to be discussing how I keep track of everything. What you just saw is my personal list of sneakers and how I manage them. I'm going to start with a blank template for you guys here, but I'm putting in some information that I think is important. So the shoe name, the price I paid, the date that I purchased it, the date that I sold it. I know when I first started out with sneakers, it was really important to know what time and what date I sold things, because a lot of times if I needed money for a new sneaker, I would sell something I had before. So I'm going to pretend that we picked up the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red. Go ahead and assume that we were able to get that for retail. It wasn't too hard to get, and we purchased it around January 27th. I can't remember the release date. And hypothetically, let's say we sold it for a small profit, and we sold this recently the other day. And now I'm just putting in a formula for price sold. It's really basic. My Excel skills aren't great, so I can say profit over here equals, and then I'm just going to go over to the cell with the price that I sold and subtract that from the price that I paid. Once I have that formula in the cell, I can use that for everything else. So for another example, I'll do Grape Jordan 5, and I'm just deleting this now because it's helpful to stick with one format. So if you're going to say Air Jordan for everything, say Air Jordan for everything else. So we'll say Air Jordan 5 Grape. We also were able to get that one for retail. Picked it up in June. I know it released, I think, in May. And we also sold that one very recently. This one we sold for $200 again, and you can see that the profit is going to be 60, and I just drag that cell down. So now I can keep track of all those things. This is my personal list. For me, I didn't keep track of the dates. I did it in retrospect, so I couldn't remember. So mine's going to look a little bit different than yours. I wish I had done it the way I just showed. But I can keep track. I also have market price there. In case I ever need to get the money out of my sneakers, I keep track of what people have offered me for them. And then I also have this list in red, which shows sneakers from my personal collection that I've sold. Hope this helps for you guys at home. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions. T Blake signing out. Peace, guys.